Hi, I'm Adrianna, and welcome to KMNH, Kids Making the News Happen. And we have a special report from our new KMNH Junior Reporter about SPUN Bicycles' new space on Hamilton Avenue. And I report on how next time you're lost, you might just want to follow a fish. So stop, watch, and share this broadcast of KMNH, Kids Making the News Happen.
Welcome to KMNH, Kids Making the News Happen.
We wanted to welcome Henry to the Kids Making the News Happen reporting team. If you watch Happen social media, then you probably have seen Henry's antique show or his recent KMNH Santa radar reports on Christmas Eve. And now he will be joining the reporting team to bring us cool news about Northside and beyond. Welcome, Henry, and over to you.
Hi, I'm Henry, reporting on SPUN's new and awesome location.
Well, our new space is about a block away from our old space, south on Hamilton Avenue. Used to be the old storefront church. The folks were kind enough to sell it to us, and super excited. It's a lot different from the other space. We were renting in the Hoffner Lodge, which is a lovely building. Now we own something. It's got some rental property up front, which helps fund the place and just really adds to the space. So it's going to be, in the long run, a much better scenario for my bicycle shop.
Space is looking cool with lots of fun and bright colors.
You know, when we first started SPUN, my wife was like, SPUN runs with fun. And that's kind of always been our vibe, to bring fun back into bike shops. So I think when I had the opportunity to really build a shop, knowing 9 years of experience, what I didn't like about my first run at it, we decided to make a fun house. But the whole vibe wanted to be SPUN Bikes Fun House, SPUN House Fun House. So basically the vibe is like a 50s, 60s carny fun house.
Both Judy and Dominic have put in a lot of hours to bring us this store in Northside.
Well, gosh, we acquired the building in the summer, this past summer. So, you know, I've been building this place in my head since then for about 6 months. But physically, we closed right near Thanksgiving of daily operations at the current location, just to focus on here. I was figuring best case scenario, 8 weeks closed, worst case, 12 weeks closed. I think we're going to fall somewhere in the middle, about 10 weeks. So mid to end of February, we should be back open. All those paints you see on the wall in the box windows is actually high intensity buoy paint for marine use. So when you light them up with some UV light, they are going to scream.
I like the old location, but this location is going to be huge.
I think it just made sense. We definitely want to stay in Northside because I would never leave Northside ever with my bike shop, ever. The problem was finding something on the main strip, and this just kind of fell into our lap, you know, and it was a block away. It was just meant to be, I think. We're a bike shop, not a bike store. We are going to have our brands, but we're not going to be, we stopped having bike sales be our main focus in 2017. So this whole system is designed for bicycle repairs and customs. So we're going to have a check-in area here with a stand, you know, quickly. We're going to have one stand over there, you know, for the walk-in quick fixes that always kind of put a curveball if you got a real busy day going. Back in the main area here, we're going to have four fully functional repair stands. So we're basically quadrupling our capacity for work from the other location. And then back here, you know, we really wanted that open field. There used to be a wall here, and there was a kitchen back here. We gutted that all out so we could have room for all of our bike storage. Done properly, this place is going to be able to hold approximately 60 to 70 bikes back in here. Here's the facade piece for my half wall. This is wet. This has all been a 3-part process of boat resin and sparkle, and we're going to do something really, really funky with it. Judy's going to finally have her own office, a functional office back here. I wish I was ready. But this is a resin poured floor that we got going on with a bunch of sparkle, but it actually glows in the dark if I load it up with a lot of light. So everything's going to be humming and glowing and having fun. Just the reason being is that I think it's really important. We all know how tough the world is right now, and the only way we're all going to get through it is to bring light to the world and bring kindness and happiness, because the only thing that's going to defeat darkness is light. And that's what we all need to do. So we're going to fight a good fight, but still be able to have fun and keep people on their bicycles. And I think that's the plan for me and my wife for at least like the next 10 years.
We here at KMNH are excited to see SPUN open again.
I think what we're going to do is have a soft opening when we're about 80-90% done. You know, kind of what you do in the restaurant industry, and kind of get the kinks out, and then have a grand opening party, hopefully if it's COVID clear, by March, April.
And we thank them for being in Northside.
This month, according to News for Kids, scientists in Israel have proved that goldfish can find their way, even on dry land. This team of scientists and researchers wanted to find out if a goldfish had the ability to navigate in a different environment than their usual underwater world, with plants, rocks, and other fish. The goldfish were placed in a clear tank with just water. The tank was attached to a motorized platform with tracking cameras and computers. Think of it as a kind of robotic car for a fish, and the car moves in whatever direction the fish swims. The fish and its robotic car were placed in a small room with a pink target. Every time the fish swam in the direction of the target, then caused the fish's robotic car to touch the target, the fish was rewarded with a treat. It was reported that it first took about 30 minutes for the fish to reach the target, but after a couple of times, the fish could make it to the target in less than a minute. It could even navigate its way out of a corner where its robotic car was stuck. In the future, these fish findings might bring a whole new meaning to "You should have seen the one that got away." Happen's 23rd birthday is March 11th, and as I reported last week, Happen's birthday campaign is underway, so make sure to go to happeninc.org and click on the donate button to help keep KMNH and all the Happen programs happening.
Today I picked 3 foods that are tasty treats that you will find with just a simple stroll down Hamilton Avenue. First up, marshmallow and nosh for dolmas, which is stuffed grape leaves. They can be eaten both cold or warm. Rice-filled dolmas is served cold with a drizzle of lemon juice and olive oil. Then just 1 block away you'll find samosas at Bridges. It's a fried or baked pastry with fillings that include potatoes, onions, peas, and a choice of pork or chicken. They are great for an entree, appetizer, or a quick snack on the go. Then make sure to head down 2 more blocks to the Chocolate Bee for some sweets. We love their honey candies that are like no other. I'll be back next week with more things that make our neighborhood so special.
Thanks for watching KMNH, Kids Making the News Happen. Please share this episode and make sure to go to happeninc.org and donate to Happen's 23rd birthday campaign. And we'll see you next week on Happen social media.